Hello, and today we'll be going over 3 words that probably cause a lot of confusion, and they are mai, and du. So for our definitions, the first 2 words not only look similar, but they also have similar meanings. We have to buy and to sell, which are opposite meanings. So when this character has the third tone, then it is mai, to buy. And when it has the fourth tone, then it is mai, to sell. And the third character here is, although it looks similar to the other two, it's the odd one out since it is du, to read. And reading has nothing to do with buying or selling. So we're in Paint, and I just wanted to show that each one of these characters are built off of a different character. So first we have mai, which is just one stroke here, and then there's a toe inside, which means head, and then we get mai, to buy. If we wanted to write mai, then the stroke order would be, we have 2 strokes here, and then we would just write a mai like we have over here, and then we'd have mai, which means to sell. And lastly, for du, first we would write out the radical, which is called a 言字旁, which we'll go over, and then we have 2 strokes like this, just like in mai, and then we write out a mai. So then that would give us du, to read. And we can see how we start with mai, and we just add some more strokes to get these 2 words, mai and du. So out of our 3 characters, the odd one out is definitely du, because it means to read, and that has nothing to do with buying or selling. So I would say there are 2 ways to identify du as the odd one out. So compared to the other words, it has more strokes. So it's the character with the most strokes. So if you see a character with a lot of strokes, you can probably guess it's du, which means to read. The second way is the radical on the left. So this is called a 言字旁. So words with a 言字旁 in them are usually related to speaking. So that's a good indicator that du means to read and has nothing to do with buying or selling. So if you're able to know which one is du, then that just leaves us with mai and mai, which can be pretty confusing because it's just only the tone is different. So I would say you kind of just have to remember them through repetition. But for me, when I see this character with nothing on top, then I kind of slow it down because I know it has the third tone. So this character is mai, and I know that's to buy. So then the other character with 2 strokes on top is kind of quicker because it has the fourth tone. So this character is mai, to sell. So I have some example sentences here, and they all are the same thing except for the middle word here. So in our first example sentence, we have 我想, and when we see this character, we see the 言字旁 on the left, and we see that has many strokes, so we know it is du. So the sentence is 我想读这本书, which means I want to read this book. In our second sentence, we have 我想, and then this character has nothing on top, so we kind of slow it down when we say it, so it is mai, to buy. So the sentence is 我想买这本书. I want to buy this book. And our last example sentence, you have 我想, and when we see this character, there are 2 strokes on the top, so this character is 卖, to sell. So we have 我想卖这本书, meaning I want to sell this book. I hope this was helpful. I know these 3 characters can definitely be a little confusing when you're just reading Chinese and you're not used to them. So I hope the tricks in this video will help you differentiate them. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.